What is up, everybody? This is Keith Jamison, Go Back at a Guy 231 across the DFS industry, and we back 4-game EPL slate on Saturday. Welcome to my car. This is the opportunity I have today to record on Friday for this slate. Just very much looking forward to getting content out to you guys. First and foremost, thank you, Pat, and the team for once again giving me the opportunity to assist and provide you all some content. So please do Pat the favor, like, subscribe, comment on the videos on YouTube, and if you are on the pod feed, daily fantasy picks and bets. The mix is the place to be for all sorts of content. Let's just jump right into this 4-gamer, and we're going to just jump right to the top with Manchester United, because that is the most important player team on this slate. They're the biggest favorite at minus 334 home to Watford. That is a 3 total. Our other 3 games, we've got Palace as a slight favorite, minus 110 home to Palace. We've got Brighton at home as a plus 125 favorite to Villa. And then finally, we got Brentford at home. And what's going to be an incredibly important game for the drop, Brentford plus 145 hosting Newcastle. So let's just start at the top. My little joke on my side of FSI is the little song from Encanto. If you all have kids, you have to know. But we don't talk about Bruno. No. Sorry for the voice. But we do want to talk about Bruno here. Yes. Bruno Fernandes, cover of this video. He is the lock of the slate at 10,000. Whether he takes corners or he doesn't, he always gets floor. Fouls drawn, shots. Who knows with PKs anymore? I think it's probably Ronaldo, but I feel like that goes back and forth. But just everything you want out of a DFS player, Bruno does. He's probably one of the only true solid floors here that we have on this entire slate. So at 10,000, it's an easy fit. He should be 100% in cash. Unless you're going to go and play some form of goofy stack, I don't really even see away from him in GPP. So 10,000, Bruno, lock and load. Now, Ronaldo is not listed here at 9,100. I think he's the decision of the slate. Ronaldo, this isn't the Ronaldo of Juve. This is not the Ronaldo of Real Madrid. This is the Ronaldo of Manchester United, who does not have a floor, who is completely goal dependent. At 9,100, I think it's fine. I think he's going to be super popular. I have just been fading Ronaldo personally. He's so goal dependent. And I know the ownership's going to be so high that I think it's fine in cash. And it really makes for a great GPP fade when a goal-dependent striker is going to be 9,100. I think there's a really good shot, too, with the fixture congestion that he gets the game off anyways. And we see if Cavani's fit or Rashford up front. I'm really actually expecting Ronaldo on the bench. But we'll see. If he's in, just know that you're playing a goal-dependent striker. I think there's good floor options that I'm going to discuss at forward position, and that's the route I'm going to go. Next guy on the list, Conor Gallagher, the Chelsea loanee. He got there last slate because of a goal. But Conor Gallagher does have a very good floor. When there's a clean line to sets. I don't want to see Eze. I don't want to see Milojevic. I don't want those 2 guys in. I want to know Conor Gallagher is going to have some form of sets. And those are the guys we don't want to see. He could take a monopoly, or he could split with Elise, or even like Will Hughes. But Conor Gallagher does a lot good. Tackles, fouls drawn. Does give you goal upside. Huge talent. You're going to see him splashed all over transfer rumors this summer. 8,400 as a favorite at home. Yeah, I am down if I can fit it. Jadon Sancho is probably my favorite forward on the slate, 7,600. We're finally seeing the Dortmund Jadon Sancho that Manchester United spent a ton of money on. Goals and assists, shot creation, random corners. Jadon Sancho gives us a little bit of it all. His floor isn't great. It's a lot better than Ronaldo's. But, his floor is probably in that 6 to 7 range, so we really want a goal or assist. But we do want forwards to come from United in this slate, at least one. I think Jadon Sancho is my favorite option. Alexis McAllister at 7,500. This would be if you do not see Pascal Gross. We can fairly solidly give Alexis McAllister a likely set monopoly. Last game was disappointment with him, and it still was 9.1 DK. So that's a good floor, right, for the price. I'll take 9 all day with goal and assist upside. I think it's going to be a fun game. Brighton versus Villa, 2 really good teams. I think an early goal would all of a sudden really open it up where you'd have a lot of DFS goodness. I could see this being a little sexy game stack for some people. Fan of McAllister. Dwight McNeil, here's another caveat play. We do not want to see Maxwell Cornet. Without Cornet, Dwight McNeil splits sets with either Westwood or Brownhill, and also gives us really good open play value with crosses to like the likes of Wout Weghorst and Jay Rodriguez, whoever else Burnley puts at that second forward. So no Cornet. I love Dwight McNeil as a second forward option. I think he gives really good floor. I probably talked to this ad nauseum, but Dwight McNeil put up almost double-digit floor and a massive loss at City. Like, Dwight McNeil's floor is legit good. Dwight McNeil is a good player, and I think at 7,400, if we can get a set split, that just may be a little too cheap. Alex Tejas, I think, is going to come in for Luke Shaw. I am personally tired of playing Luke Shaw. Like, you see him in the lineup and you go, I know he's going to have corners. It is minus 250. All right, I got to do this. And then, the game versus Leeds, if he doesn't get the assist to Maguire, he's finishing like 60K. Midweek in Champions League, he gets like 3 DK. Alex Tejas gives us so much more offensive upside. He actually likes to cross the ball and open play, not just on corners. I really do hope that the rotation comes and it's Tejas. I think at 7,300, given the odds, given the complexion of the slate, I think he's going to be a guy you want. Brian Mbeumo makes the list at 6,300 as another one of these second forward options. Look, this is a huge game for Brentford. Newcastle is a direct rival for who's going to get relegated. I think if you're a Brentford fan, you need 3 points here. And I think they're going to go after the game like that. And Mbeumo's been taking some corners. Does play as like a second striker, so you get attacking upside too. So I think at 6,300, he fits a lot of builds. I really do like it. Matt Targett is a set-taking left back for Newcastle. Now that Kieran Trippier is out for the season, Matt Targett goes on to at least a split sets. And if we don't see Ryan Fraser, there's a chance that Matt Targett could have a monopoly. Look, I just mentioned that Brentford has this circled for 3 points. Newcastle is saying, hey, we can't lose 3 points here. We need a draw or a win to make sure that we're surviving. So I do like Matt Targett. 5,700 gives you a lot of open play value on top of sets. We know from years past, whether it was Southampton, I believe it was Fulham he was with, and the championship, Matt Targett just puts up DK points, even back to Villa days. He's a very DFS-friendly defender. So like Matt Targett. Lucas Dean, pretty much insert everything I just said for Matt Targett into Lucas Dean as well. I'd say the matchup isn't as good. Away to Brighton is not a cake matchup at all, but Lucas Dean, we know for years at Everton, going to take some corners, loves crossing the ball, very offensive. At the price when you compare them to midfielders and forwards, playing defenders in the slate for floor and cash and optimal makes a ton of sense. Final guy on the list, our value play. Hopefully he is in, but Josh Brownhill, back-to-back double-digit games. He is splitting sets now that Ashley Westwood has been out. If Ashley Westwood is in, you got to get off of Brownhill. I don't remember Westwood's price, but Brownhill just becomes a central lying midfielder without any sort of sets. But if no Westwood, 3,600 to get some sets, maybe give us 7 to 8 floor. Like, we need it on the slate to afford the forward options, to afford the Brunos, the McAllisters, or the Gallaghers. Like, we need some version of value. And I think the best place in the slate to get your value is in the midfield spot, and likely Josh Brownhill. All right, that'll do it. Hope you all enjoy the video. Again, if you do, give us a like, comment, subscribe. All really helps. Thank you all so much for watching. And if you want any more of my content, check out the site at FSI, or you can find me on Twitter at GatorGuy231. With that, I will say, see ya!